Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. My heart is filled with joy and eagerness to share with you our success in breeding this zebra finch. Actually, when we had our intention to breed this type of birds, I'm not so sure about what I'm gonna do. But it proves to me that these zebra finch are not that difficult to breed. Meaning that they can just be raised in a simple manner. You will provide them with the nest, you will feed them, they will become really very plenty. And I'm so happy that they can blend with the parakeets. Many doubts have been expressed by our viewers about mixing together the parakeets and the zebra. Well, also I have doubts as to the result of this, but it proves to me that they can get along together. In fact, our parakeets are becoming plenty and the zebra finches at the same time are multiplying. And let us take a closer look at the cage of our zebra finch and we will see the eggs that are about to hatch now. Come on, let's go. Zebra finch are the most easiest type of bird that we can breed at home. And this is more easier than the parakeets because they're not fighting and they're not even that territorial. And as you can see, we don't provide them with baskets as we normally see in other breeders that they use these baskets as their nest box. But in my case, I provided them with this bamboo to serve as their nest box. And it proves us to be working because you will see that they are laying their eggs and they're multiplying a lot. And in fact, I'm so fascinated about the sounds that they can produce, especially when they are breeding during mating season. They're very noisy, that very tiny voice that you can hear, the chirpings is so relaxing. And I frequently visited the spot just to hear the sounds of this zebra finch because it's pleasing to the ears. They are like music to me. So if you are a bird lover and you wanted to raise birds at your backyard, I will suggest that the zebra finch will just be the right kind of bird for you. You will see my bamboo nest. There are 4 of them and they're filled with eggs of this zebra finch. And I just carefully got some shell of the eggs right here. So this indicates that the chick had already been hatched inside this bamboo nest. And I can hear chirpings of the small birds. And most likely, they will propagate and multiply with less effort. I mean, you will just feed them and provide them with good cage and then nest boxes and that's it. You can expect the zebra to produce plenty of babies. Well, I'm privileged to have a glance at 3 eggs right there inside. And these are very tiny eggs that are about to hatch. I suspect that this will hatch in a matter of 5 to 6 days from now because the color is already dark and the mama flew away because they are afraid. And I'm so happy about hatching eggs of different types of birds actually because when I first started, as what I've said earlier, I really have no idea about this zebra. but it proves to me that they are very easy to produce and they are not that territorial, meaning that they can blend with other birds like the parakeets. So we will go out from this bird cage and we will leave something for them to eat, the water spinach. 2 weeks ago, we made a harvest of our tilapia right there from the mud pond, and we said that we're going to raise them here in the concrete tanks. And I'm so amazed by the growth of this tilapia because we're just feeding them with corn bran and we don't use any commercial feeds for them, only the corn bran. And it proves to us that it's good, it's working. And you will see that they are already big. I can sense that we have to decongest the population of our tilapia here in this particular pond because they're already gasping for breath, meaning that the oxygen level could not anymore supply with the number of fish that we have placed in here. So we will divide them, we will reduce half and catch them and transfer them in the other tank. So this is very important. We have to be conscious about the activities of our tilapia, especially during early in the morning, because if they will just surface and be gasping for breath for the long time, meaning at 9 o'clock if they're still gasping for breath, then it's an indication that we have to decongest and we have to reduce their population. This flowing water from the deep well will make the water always fresh. And we're doing this on a regular basis. In fact, we are scheduled to fill this with water now, and then on the following day or maybe after 5 days, we will reduce half of the water for the plants. And this is the cycle. We don't anymore use the submersible pump and the filtration system because tilapia are hardy fish. But you will not do that with your koi fish and the goldfish because they require the finest filtration system, unlike the hito and the tilapia. I'm so encouraged to do more about tilapia farming because they don't entail big capital and expenses. In fact, these are the native tilapias that we just got accidentally from the mud pond. They will produce naturally and I did not even intend to produce them. The mama tilapias just, put their babies inside the net for our azola. There are many pregnant guppies that are about to deliver the babies. As you know, they are live bearers. They will not lay eggs, they will just born babies. And as I can see here, the mamas that are pregnant are about to give birth to hundreds of babies. And in fact, I can see from here that there are already babies that are growing. And in guppy breeding, you can choose 2 methods. The first one is to just allow the babies together with the breeders. And the other method is to get the babies and to separate them in another tank. But the second option is most efficient and most reliable because when you are going to allow the babies together with the mamas, there are tendencies that they can still be eaten by the hungry mamas. For this harvest season, I expect to harvest 10 or 12 babies because here we have 2 and then over there we have 4, so that makes 6. Here we have 4, so these babies are actually growing. And maybe you will ask me, Dexter, is this really profitable? Is this bird farming really profitable? My answer is definitely yes. it depends upon the kind of attention, of course. Because if you will not make sure the quality of your cage, that the predators could just get inside, then that would, you know, spoil or make a mess of the interbreeding process. So this is actually profitable. And in fact, I already have sold more than 20. We started only with a few pairs, but we have sold babies already, more than 20. I think to be exact, that's 25 babies already since the start of our breeding. And it gives us good income, you know, because each of the baby cockatiel can be sold at 3,000 pesos. 3,000 pesos. So if you have 10 babies of this cockatiel, you will earn 30,000. And if you will double that, you will earn 60,000 pesos. If you will less the expenses for the food, you can still have a good income. And the consolation here is not much about the profit, but the kind of joy that it can give, especially when you are able to produce babies of these birds. The kind of joy that you will feel, it cannot be bought because it's your passion, it's your hobby. So these are all the updates that we can share. I hope that you will continue to like and share our videos. And to those who are not yet subscribed to this channel, may I humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we are uploading very informative and very challenging videos. So I would like to see you in the next video only here at Dexter's World.